Place your socks in a grid like Alex and Wesley have. Have you ever studied a soccer ball? Place your soccer ball in front of you on the ground. Now really look at that soccer ball. I want you to study what would make a soccer ball go up. How could you make it go down? How could it spin left to right or right to left? If the ball was up in the air, what part would you hit to make it come back down to the ground again?
Take a few seconds to really look at the ball. Spin it and see if you can begin to understand a soccer ball and how it responds to spin. How would you create top spin, back spin, or make the ball curve more or less? Understanding the ball. Place the soccer ball in front of you again. I'm going to dissect and explain segments of a soccer ball. Now if we drew a line around the middle of the ball, we would have two halves, a top half and a bottom half. Now I call this line the equator. If we drew a line down the middle of the ball, we would have two more halves, a left and a right half. I call this line the divider. Now where these two lines meet is the perfect center of the ball. I call this area the middle, or the sweet spot of the ball. Hit the ball here and it will fly straight. Now, if you hit under the equator, the ball will fly up in the air. The closer to the bottom of the ball, the higher it goes. If you hit above the equator, the ball will go down towards the ground. The closer to the top of the ball, the quicker it goes down. If you hit to the right of the divider, the ball will go to the left. And if you hit to the left of the divider, then the ball's going to go to the right. This is very simple, but the fun comes when combining these areas. For example, if you hit under the equator and to the right of the divider, where do you think the ball would go? Right, the ball will go up and to the left. But if you hit above the equator and to the left of the divider, where does the ball go now? Right, the ball will go down to the ground and towards the right. Do you get it? Now it's very simple, but so important. Now look at the red section. How would point 1 and point 2 differ? Point 1 is going to go higher than point 2 and more to the right as it's closer to the edge of the ball. Point 2 would not go so high, but it would still go slightly up and slightly to the right too. Now that you have this information, spend a little more time studying your soccer ball. See what you can now discover that you didn't understand before. Watch these shots. See if you can tell what part of the ball the players are kicking by the way the ball flies. You are now going to learn how to strike and bend a ball like the professionals do.
Before we can do that, we can not only just understand the ball, but just as importantly, understand our feet. Now there's many areas that we can contact on the ball with our feet, but we're going to focus on the four main ones. You ready, Wesley?